Okay, welcome back. Yet again, this is Nevada, and this is the third video of my guitar lesson, how to play Into the Coven by Mercyful. For the rest of the parts of the song, I'll tell you where we left off, and then for the rest of the parts, go to part 1 and 2. I'm hoping to finish it. If not, we'll just do another video. I don't complain. This is the rhythm parts to Into the Coven by Mercyful. Okay, the last riff we played was the riff under. So. If you want to know that, and then I covered the chorus riff in the last video. But okay, now I don't know the clean parts like I explained in the first part. I don't know the acoustic or the clean part. So right before the main solo, I do not know the rhythm on that. I am not doing the leads, and I'm just gonna have videos all on the leads when I get to it. Just leave a comment if you want me. That makes me work right quicker. If I see people want me to do the lead parts. Okay. Okay, the rhythm under the fast part, right after the guitar kicks up. I don't know the solos for those, but right when the guitar kicks up, right after I don't know what he says, like something now crossing, right after. After that, he plays the electric guitar rhythm is really easy. All it is just like the chorus riff. Kind of like the chorus riff, but except, okay, so first we start off with an F sharp power chord on the 2nd fret on the E string, palm mute it, and just like the chorus, you go F sharp, palm muted, and then A, and then palm mute again, A power chord, and then so okay, I got a phone call. I'll be right back with ya. It's my friend from Rockers and Badlands. Sorry about that. That was Austin, Texas from Rockers and Badlands. Check out his channel, X360Fan200. He needed help on Fallout 3. As you can see, I possess the guide. Hardy hey, hardy ho, he he he. Okay, anyway, where was I? Okay, I know. the riff, the electric guitar riff, the heavy riff under the main solo, is a pretty easy one. It's very similar to the chorus riff, Very similar, except it's different. Okay, you hit that first. You hit the F sharp, and then you ride that chord. You just hit that whole chord, not just single note, just here. This is what it's like when turned up. You should have that should be just powerful. It should just be really powerful. It should just show power when you hear just dun dun dun. You hit that, and then you do the same thing you did for the chorus. F sharp, A power chord, F sharp palm muted, A power chord, F sharp palm muted, power chord. You do that twice, But except instead of doing this, instead of hitting that E power chord right there, you go B, C, C sharp, C, F sharp. So it's after a few times, listen to the recording to get the exact amount of times. And then you do this. After doing this, you go, instead of going back to the F sharp, you go, right when you hit the C, instead of going back to the F sharp, you hit the B. You hit that B power chord right there, and you start, this is turned up. You just hit that, you ride it just like this, and you do the same things on these strings, except just like you were doing up here. with this, except you just do it here. Here, look. Then you hit B, D power chord. Here, B palm muted. Here, this is what it is. Trying to get straight here. Let me get my facts straight. I think that would help you guys out, don't you think? Okay, power chord, B power chord, palm muted, palm muted, and then listen to the record of the back amount of times. I know, I'm sorry, I keep saying it. B note, palm muted, D power chord, D note, palm muted, power chord, and then you do this E, F, F sharp, E, then you go right back here, just like you're doing up here, except it's after the second time, you go right back up here. You go back to this, and after you do it, I believe it's twice. Let me think. Okay, yeah, you do the same riff again up here twice, and then you, after the second time, you ride the D power chord, and then you stop, and then you hear the other guitarist taking it on a solo, taking it away. If you know the scale, go ahead and try it. It's very simple. Okay, I'm sorry. The solo is not simple. It is hell, because of it's Mercyful Fate. Those guys are not the average guitar players. I wish I knew how they got their sixth sound. Wow. Okay, I'm rambling. I was born the rambling man, apparently. So, what we do now is after the second solo for the main parts of the main solo, after the second guitarist takes in on the solo, you go here. You hit that B power chord and you start writing it again. You just start writing it like you were before, except instead of doing this, you go here. You go to the 5th fret, which would be a D power chord, and you go right back to the B. So it's B, D, B, D, D, B, slow. I should add, I'm doing downstrokes on all these palm mutes. Just want to point that out. And then, when you hear the octave change, which I know you will, if you listen to the recording, you'll suddenly hear the octave kind of change. Then that's when he, instead of doing this, he goes up to the D power chord here, and he goes here, starts palm muting on that one, and does the same thing, and he moves over from the 5th fret D power chord on the A string, and he goes over to the 8th fret power chord, which would be a, if I remember correctly, that'd be an F power chord on the A string on the 8th fret. So turned up. That's how it is. I'll play the whole riff for you. After doing that, like I said, you gotta make sure it's powerful. You gotta hit it. You gotta basically hit it hard without, trying to make it sound like it. You gotta keep it palm muted, keep it nice and fresh. Keep it nice and clean sounding, but make it heavy. Heavy is always nice. Okay, and then after doing it a few times, you'll listen to the recording, and then you'll go. Let me think. Okay, go 7th fret power chord, E power chord on the 7th fret A string, and then E flat power chord on the A string, 6th fret. This would be a D power chord on the A string, 5th fret, D flat power chord on the A string, 4th fret, and then. So I believe it. And then then you go right back to that after these three. After going from 7, okay, here, 7, 6, 5, 4. You do that once, just go right back to here. And after doing that a few times, you know, because then for the last leg of the song. And then, if you have a Floyd Rose tremolo, like I do on my Dean Vendetta, I would be doing the lesson on that right now, but the E string broke on, and I'm waiting for someone to fix it, because I don't know how to work things on Floyd Rose. Call me stupid. But, if you have something like that, or a Floyd Rose, or any kind of, even a whammy bar from a Fender Stratocaster, just like get it and just dive it, just push it down and listen to, just make it go all the way down. Even if you're doing the solo, if you know the solo, do it, and you're trying to learn rhythm, you do that for the solo too. Just take the whammy bar and you dive it down. Just when you hit that B power chord for the last time, hit it long and dive it, and just, then you let it go for a bit, then you release it, and then go right back into that verse riff, which is. And then the solos kick in, and you, I'm not sure if you do that riff that I showed you earlier. I can't think of it now, because I haven't heard it in a while, but listen to the recording. If you, I don't know if you play that on the second solo like this. I'm not sure if you are, but go ahead and check with it. It's always nice to make sure. Okay, so after you do that, you do the same things you did before with the verse, with the chorus, but you play the chorus twice, and the very last riff, the very last notes in the riff. Let me check real quick, see the time. Alright, I'm going to teach this real quick. The very last notes in the riff. In the very last little riff, just a little ending in the song. If I remember right, it goes like this. Low E string. First, it goes F sharp, G, F sharp, D, and then you go to the A and do the same thing. Go. So B, C, F sharp, G, B, C. Then you go up here and you do a G sharp, A, C sharp, D. So, and then you go up here and you go A sharp, B, and you go D sharp, E. Notes. Then you go ultra power chord with the octave right here on the 8th fret A string. Just tremolo picture. Not sure what the last note is. I might think. So wait. Okay, so after doing this, the last two chords is this one right here, the F sharp power chord on the low E C. You just slide it. So here's the last riff. You know, you are Lucifer's child. Wait. Okay, this is the last riff. Slowly. So remember, you do the ultra power chord here too. Gives it more power. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. If you want me to do the leads, go ahead and leave a comment saying so. I want some approval. If I did a good job here, I want to know. So thank you very much. This is Nevada, and this was Mercyful Fate this was Into the Coven by Mercyful Fate, and I hope you have fun with it. Thanks for watching.